hip, and how did you hurt it?
It's okay. It's pretty sore. If I showed you the picture, you might not be too well to your stomach, a little black and blue. So just something we all got to deal with when we have played this game of football.
Figure you'll be able to play though.
That's the plan. It's always the plan to do everything I can to get out there.
You know how you hurt it?
I got hit playing football.
How does that affect your mechanics?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to make excuses, but as a quarterback, there's so much involved in your lower body. I know people probably think as a quarterback or as a thrower, it's how's your arm doing. Your arm is honestly a small part compared to the whole package. It's your core, it's your lower body. I've got to find ways to be better with my lower body. Going back and watching the game a few times, a lot of the throws that I missed were missed because my lower body wasn't in sync. Overstriding, not stepping towards my target, things that mechanically that I know I can fix and need to fix. And obviously, when you're dealing with pain, it's harder to get through those things, but nothing I can't get through, and I'll work to get through.
Ben, you said after the game you talked about your elbow dipping on some of those throws. Is that all part of what you're talking about there?
Yeah, and honestly, going back through, I think it was more about the lower body than my elbow. I think there is some compensating that happens when you can't drive into a throw, but once again, I'm not going to make excuses. I've been doing this a long time, played through lower body injuries before, so that's things that I need to get better with.
Ben, you've now had 2 in-game injuries, the pec, now the hip. What's your level of concern just knowing that this is a longer season and being able to maintain a health to get through a 17-game season?
Well, we're all dealing with them. We all deal with injuries, and it's a violent game.
Ben, Mike talked about your experience and why he has confidence in you. What from your experience are you using at this point to try and overcome this slow start that you maybe have used in the past?
Well, it's early. We played some good football teams, and we feel like we're making some progress, and we just have to find a way to, at the end of the game, have a W on the board. So you can play well and all those things and get better, but at the end of the day, you want to win the football game. So that's what we have to do, and we start this week at home against a good team.
Where do you feel like the offense is getting better?
Well, we started running the ball a little bit better last week. I think that was encouraging. I think the passing game showed some, went down the field and scored an opening drive, hit a deep ball, but just still missing a couple things here and there. But in terms of running the ball and the kind of quote-unquote splash plays in the run game, I think that's starting to show hopefully a little more.
Obviously, one of the challenges of this offseason was adjusting to all the new. 4 games in, how much can you attribute some of the struggles of just trying to get comfortable in this offense and everything that Matt's trying to implement?
Well, it sounds like you're asking a question for me to blame something, and I'm not going to do that. I think we're all not playing our best football right now, and it starts with me, and we'll keep trying to get better.
Ben, Mike said yesterday that you have the freedom to audible, but maybe not so much in those what he called weighty moments. Do you feel hamstrung at all by not being able to give the audible as much as you want as an 18-year guy? Or?
Well, I think some of the lack of audibling is just an understanding. There's only so much you can do in terms of the plays and the playbook and how to audible out of stuff if you don't have a total understanding of everything, the whole playbook, the whole gamut. So I'm not going to put it on anything on lack of audibling or being able to do it, not doing it. We need to execute the plays that are called, and I need to do that.
Mike said that, other than age-related things like mobility, that everything is fixed for you. Do you also share that sentiment? Do you think this is something, what's going on is fixable for you?
Yeah, of course. I know that I can play better football. I believe in myself. I know that no matter what's going on, I'm going to fight my butt off to get a win. And if that's the way that I need to lead right now by showing these guys that I'm going to do everything I can to win a football game, then I'll keep doing that.
Ben, you already had
A lot of guys that shoot, when you've had, rough patches in your early career, a lot of those guys that you were with are gone. They've moved on to the next part of their lives. Who are you relying on in this locker room to sort of help kind of get through this patch?
New veteran guys. I spent some time after the game talking to TJ. And I just think that there's, guys transition out, and you hate to see them go, guys that have experience and an understanding of the game and how to get through rough patches. But there's also new guys here that are veteran, that are good players, that understand it as well. And so guys like that, Cam Hayward, are guys that you can talk to and rely on, and you guys can come together and formulate a plan and see how it goes.
Ben, your time to throw is already, I think, the fastest in the league through 3 games. Last week it was even faster. What's kind of behind that quick release?
God blessed me with an ability to throw a football, I guess.
2013, you guys started worse than this. I mean, what can you guys draw on from, for those of you who are still here, you, Cam, what can you draw on from that start to just kind of pull through this one, if you remember much about it?
I don't, but we just want to show guys, and it's the exact same thing I've been telling y'all, is we're not going to panic, and we're just going to go get ready for a challenge this week.
And are the physical problems affecting the decision making in terms of not taking that extra split second to go downfield?
You know what? I don't want to dwell too much on the physical things, the ailments, things that are happening, because it sounds like an excuse, and I'm not going to make that. I need to be better. I need to fight through and figure out how to make better decisions, how to make better throws, how to be a better football player. And that's why I just said I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep doing that. I'm not giving up on this season. No one in this building is. It's still early, and there's still a lot of fight left in us.
And some of the things you said earlier, seeing that progression, the offensive line, maybe specifically in Green Bay, some of the steps forward?
Yeah, I thought that, I appreciated what Joe did, coming in and playing at right tackle. And Finney stepped in there at the end of the game and did some great things. And, we're all getting a little more comfortable with each other. I know that we're losing in the midst of it, which isn't fun. But, as you grow and learn about each other, you hope that wins start formulating out of it, and I think they will.
Guys, 2 more.
Ben, you had 10 times in the no huddle Sunday, and I think 10 week before that. Is that kind of an acceptable amount, considering when you were behind in the second half?
Yeah, it's more just hurrying up and calling like a 2-minute kind of offense. You hate to have to do it, because usually it means that you're trying to play catch up and whatnot. We'd all like to be a little better, being on pace and keeping the balance and all those kind of things. But the times we've had to do it, we had to go down the field and score quickly, and I think we've done that both weeks. But we'd like to not have to get to it.
Last one. Ben, what gives you, I asked Mike this yesterday, what gives you confidence that what is going on is fixable, as opposed to the fact that you played 18 years, there's a lot of miles, and nobody plays forever, and this might be just the inevitable decline of what the surgeon's out. What gives you confidence that will catch it?
I feel like this question shouldn't have been answered, because the train is just blocking you. But you know what? Just determination, desire, and love for the game. How about that?